France is located between the 42nd and 51st parallels in the northern hemisphere, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the west, Pyrenees and Alps mountains to the south, and continental Europe to the east and north. Bordering Germany is Alsace, a region whose past has been shared between both countries. Winemaking heritage is vastly an image of this, with wine grapes such as Riesling or Gewürztraminer crafting refreshing and aromatic monovarietal whites bottled in flute bottles and named after the grape variety rather than the place of origin. The most northerly wine region of France is Champagne. Famous for its sparkling wines made with traditional methods, its cool climate flavors grapes like Chardonnay, Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. Chardonnay is thought to bring finesse and elegance, Pinot Noir more structure, while Meunier is all about fruitiness. The first two grapes are also key to Burgundy, directly to the south. Specialized in monovarietal still wines, the region has become the world's benchmark for wines in each category produced. Chablis is the reference point for cool climate Chardonnay, with high mouth-watering acidity and light aromas of green apple, lemon, and sea breeze. Watch out for Chablis Premier Cru and Grand Cru for more power and sometimes oak aging. The Côte d'Or is divided between the Côte de Nuit to the north, home to all Grand Cru reds except one, and the Côte de Beaune to the south, home to all Grand Cru whites except two. Together with Bordeaux, it relies heavily on oak aging to craft wines that are the world's benchmark in their categories. Village reds are delicate with medium tannins and mouth-watering acidity, flavors dominated by red fruits with exceptions for black fruit around Vosne Romanée. Whites are rich and full-bodied with lees aging, malolactic conversion and oak aging being common practices. Further south, the Côte Chalonnaise is home to fantastic reds and whites crafted from the same varieties. With the exception of Bouzeron, only AOC crafted from the local Aligoté grape that provides searing acidity, citrus and herbal flavors. The Mâconnais, to the south, avails of the warming influence of the Mediterranean Sea to craft fruitier and rounder Chardonnay wines that tend to be simpler and much better value. Watch out for Pouilly-Fuissé, the premium wine around here, for more concentration and sometimes oak aging. Reds are more unusual here. Directly south of Burgundy, the region of Beaujolais focuses mostly on lighter and fruitier red wines made of the grape Gamay. The north and its granite soils is home to the Cru villages, crafting wines with more power, complexity and aging potential, while the south makes basic Beaujolais much lighter and simpler wines, including the infamous Beaujolais Nouveau. Continuing south, past the city of Lyon, starts the northern Rhône. Typically divided into north and south portions, very different styles of wines are produced here. The northern Rhône reds are exclusively made of Syrah, with the addition of some white grapes allowed in some villages, such as Vionnier in Côte-Rôtie and Roussanne or Marsanne in Hermitage. Some whites are also produced, with the most iconic being Condrieu, made of 100% Vionnier. The southern Rhône is the land of blends referred to as GSM for Grenache, Syrah and Mourvèdre. The blend makes spicy and medium to full-bodied red wine with the addition of oak aging for premium examples. The flagship medium-bodied wine here is Côte du Rhône, with the most premium and full-bodied being the very large blend used in Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Going further south, you find the south of France, a region made of Provence, France's capital for rosé wines, crafting a third of all the rosé in the country and 6% of the world's production. The Languedoc, famous for both inexpensive monovarietal wines from international grape varieties and premium spicy and rich reds from the higher elevations. The third area here is the Roussillon, crafting fantastic fortified wines from Muscat in whites and Grenache in reds. Further west, bordering the Pyrenees mountains, we find the southwest, a collection of fantastic hidden gems with great diversity of styles and grape varieties. Most famous examples include the Malbec of Cahors, Gros Mansingue in Jurançon, or the Tannat from Madiran. Closer to Bordeaux, the wines become similar in style and grapes used. Bergerac is a great example of this proximity of styles. Of course, as you've guessed, we are now entering Bordeaux, a region of France divided into three smaller areas. The rivers Garonne to the south and Dordogne to the north create natural borders for the Entre-deux-Mers, home to the majority of the wines labeled simply as Bordeaux or Bordeaux Supérieur, as well as an eponymous fresh and grassy white Entre-deux-Mers. The left bank of the Garonne is dominated by the high tannins, high acidity, great aging potential Cabernet Sauvignon. It is home to the Grave areas, crafting stunning whites and reds with smoky and spicy notes, but also to the Médoc Peninsula, home to the legendary villages of Pauillac, Margaux, Saint-Julien, Saint-Estèphe, and all the Grand Cru classés in 1855 they hold. The right bank of the Dordogne is dominated by the medium tannins, medium acidity, plum-flavored Merlot, crafting wines with aging potential, yet more enjoyable in their youth. Here you will find the wines of Saint-Émilion, Pomerol, Côte de Bourg, or Côte de Blaye, among other great value appellations like Castillon-Côte de Bordeaux or Fronsac. Bordeaux is famous worldwide for its mastery of oak aging, softening the tannins of their wines and adding a lovely spiciness. Going further up, we find the Loire Valley, longest wine region in France. The cooler climate here favors white wine, with the eastern vineyards using the grassy and minerally Sauvignon Blanc around Sancerre and Pouilly-Fumé, the central vineyards using more Chenin Blanc, with distinctive notes of apple pie and styles varying from dry to medium sweet to sweet and even sparkling. On the ocean shore and near Nantes, the key grape is Melon de Bourgogne, which makes the mouth-watering and whetstone-flavored Muscadet. Reds are also produced here from the more tannic black olive and bell pepper-flavored Cabernet Franc, watch out for Saumur Champigny, my favorite, lighter-bodied, more refreshing cherry-driven Pinot Noir around Sancerre, and the lighter-bodied, very fruity Gros Lot all through the region. There are some other smaller regions with great wines such as the Jura or Savoie areas, but it wouldn't fit in the timing. Stay tuned for more videos. Enjoy your wine!